bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Ball lifted high in the air out where Swisher will wait under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting second, third baseman
Josh Donaldson will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jose Bautista will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The pitch. Ball 1. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
And if you go by the results of Game 1 of this road trip, they could be in for some trouble. They were annihilated in the opener of this series, so they're going to need to wake up or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0.
leading off for the Braves, left fielder
Nick Swisher is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a ball hit back up the middle and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
batting seventh.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in now, and you see his numbers through the first few games. Hit softly to the right side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's the first offering.
Maven.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
First and second here with nobody out. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
And when you face a knuckleballer, there's this little voice in the back of your head that says, wait, wait, wait. Apparently, he listened to that voice there. That's well done.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Now another 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And the lineup will turn over now for Michael Bourne. In there, 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Into the box, Jace Peterson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. And that's off his leg on the mound. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Freddie Freeman will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Edwin Encarnacion will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Edwin.
First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, yeah, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Pause, now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Kevin Pillar will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now Miller on 1-1. Out of play. 2 out with a man at first. The 1-2 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Again, a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats. especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy, so this is a good job so far.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. A.J. Pierzynski is ready to go here as we begin the third.
A.J. Pierzynski.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. On deck is Nick Markakis. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And some trouble now in right field.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Nick Markakis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready now on 1-1. And that's lined into center field, and look out now. Back-to-back singles open up the inning.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The next pitch. Look out, 2-0 now. I got to believe if you're going to get hit, that's the pitch you want it to come on.
Yeah, it's easier to get on base that way than it is to try and hit that thing.
None out, runners at first and second. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Andrelton Simmons will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, he allowed the first 2 guys to get on in this inning, and that's something you'd never want to do. But then he bears down. He gets the previous guy to fly out. Then he comes up with a huge strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce back just when things were starting to look a little grim.
Cameron Maben is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled straight back. A big pitch here, 1-2. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Devin Pappas will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Ryan Goins will stand in for the first time here. Now the pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
First pitch to him. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Josh Donaldson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the Blue Jays have cut the deficit to 4-2 now.
Got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs in on 2 pitches. Single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down for 1 second out there. You're going to get burned.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off-speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
This is lined into left field for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble.